What's up and welcome back, Wargamers. This is Battleshock Wargaming Studio. We're getting ready to play another exciting game of Warhammer, Age of Sigmar. David, tell us what we're doing today.
Today it is the Battle of the Gods. It is going to be Marathi and the Bowsnakes versus Archaon and his Everchosen. I'm pretty excited about this. We love to get Archaon on the table, and we have not given Daughters of Khaine love for quite a while, so very excited for this one.
Yeah, I've been sad with them ever since they got their points nerfed, but Jared gave us another unit of Khaine. I got them painted up, and I'm ready to play with all the battle tactics, so that'll be really exciting. If you guys are new to the channel, thank you so much for joining us. Consider liking and commenting down below, subscribing, all of that's very helpful. Get the word out about our channel.
Yes.
Huge shout out to every single one of our members. They do that little bit extra to help support the channel and make this viable so that we can keep coming back every week and giving you guys new battle reports.
Yep.
So if you're interested in checking out our membership service, hit that join button and join down below. You get access to all sorts of extra perks, but most importantly, extra battle reports.
Absolutely. You also get videos a couple days early, which is really nice. So if you want to get the content when it's hot and fresh, go ahead and check out that membership service. And big shout out to all of our affiliates. We've got Baron of Dice, who supplies all the beautiful resin dice that we roll on this channel. And we've got Gray Matter Games, who sends us mats and objective markers. And we got a brand new moon mat on the table today. Very excited about it. I got my astronaut dying by meteorite shirt. Yeah. Which I really enjoy. So love this mat. Thank you again to Gray Matter Games. There's links with promo codes down below. Go ahead and check that out and help support those two businesses. So that's it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the armies. Very excited to bring Archaon back to the table today. We are going to be Slaves to Darkness, Host of the Everchosen, which means that my Knights and my Warriors rally on a 5-up, and I get one extra ensorcelled banner to add to my army. My general is also the War Master, Archaon the Everchosen. He has a bunch of abilities. He can auto-slay some heroes. He gets to pick his mark at the beginning of the battle, and he has a 5-up ward on 25 wounds with a 3-up save and some pretty sweet monstrous actions. I've got a reinforced unit of Chaos Knights. The Chaos Knights are going to have the eroding icon, which makes them -1 to be wounded, and they reduce Ren by 1. I've got one unit of 20 warriors and one unit of 10 warriors. The unit of 20 warriors is going to take the Blasted Standard for a 4-up ward against shooting. And then I have a chariot for no particular reason besides the fact that I really like it and it might do some charge damage if it doesn't get shot off the board early on. Here are the dice that I'm running today. The helmet is a 6, and we got a couple Baron of Dice in there too to round them out. So there you have it, Host of the Everchosen. Let's go ahead and see what Michael brought.
Taking a look at the Daughters of Khaine today, I'm going to be playing the sub-faction Celebron, which is going to be giving me a teleport in the movement phase, helpful for running around and snagging some of those objectives. My general today is going to be the Melusae Iron Scale. She has the command trait Zealous Orator, which gives up that helpful 4-up rally when she issues the rally command. We have Marathi Khaine hanging out here. She's a lore master, she's a double cast wizard, and she knows all of the spells of the shadows. Next up, standing next to her, is her better half, the Shadow Queen herself, who has a very helpful wound cap, so she can only take 3 wounds per turn, does a little bit of everything. Next up, we have the High Gladiatrix, having the Arcane Tome, so she's a wizard, can only cast Arcane Bolt or Mystic Shield. We have a double reinforced unit of Bloodstalkers, or the Bowsnakes as they are lovingly referred to as, mortals on 6s with all of those shots. We have one unit of 10 Witch Elves. Check out these old retro Witch Elves, I love them so much. They have their paired daggers, so they have a bunch of attacks, but only a 6-up save. We have a reinforced unit of Sisters of Slaughter. They all have their whips and a bladed buckler, so they can dish some mortals back. They have a 2-inch range on their attacks. For objective grabbing, we have 2 units of Khaine Heartrenders. They have a spear that they can chuck, and then they get to move after they shoot. Look at these beautiful Daughters of Khaine dice we're rolling today. That purple is amazing. That's the list. Let's take a look at the mission we're playing today.
Before we take a look at the battle plan for today, big shout out to everybody on our Wall of Heroes. These are lords and commanders in our membership service, and they really help us to keep this channel growing. So today we are going to be playing Power Flux. This is a 4-objective battle with the territory split right down the middle. There are a set of A objectives and a set of B objectives. The player going second gets to choose which objectives are active, and that's how we'll score victory points. If we hold one of them, we score 1 point. If we hold both of them, we score 2. We also get an extra point if we have an Andorian locus on one of the objectives, and we also will score an extra victory point if we kill a wizard once per battle round, which is great. We'll score on battle tactics and grand strategies. My grand strategy is going to be overshadow. I need to kill all the battle line and have a battle line left on the battlefield at the end of the game. And Michael, what's your grand strat?
Bloodthirsty zealot, so I have to have fought with everything or died with everything, which I'm all about that.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and see who has initiative.
Welcome back, Wargamers. We're about to get into it, but before we do, this is the part in the game where you comment down below. Who are you rooting for? Is it the Daughters of Khaine? Or is it the Slaves of Darkness with Archaon? I love this Archaon model. We were so excited for God versus God, and your God model is significantly larger.
Yeah, he's like 10 inches tall, man. He's a seriously awesome model. I love him.
Now, I could not fit everything into a one-drop battalion.
Yep.
So I am more drops than you, and you're going to make me go first, correct?
Yeah, it just makes the most sense. I could run on the objectives and just tank, but I want to bring Michael a little closer to me so I can potentially do some damage as well in my turn. And since I'm going second in this battle plan, I get to activate one set of objectives. Now, Michael will automatically score more points than me if I turn on our home objectives because he gets a bonus point for having an Andorian locus on that objective. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to activate the objectives in the center of the battlefield. That way he has to work to get that extra point and he has to get closer to me to do so. So that's why I'm going to do that. I'm going to start with 3 command points to your 2, and then we can go ahead and get right into primal dice, battle tactics, and all that good stuff.
Ooh, yeah. Let's primal dice. Primal dice?
No primal dice.
What a bummer. Move on.
It's in the past. Heroic action.
Heroic action. Let's just get a commander point with, go with my general. Yes.
Okay. I am going to try to get an extra command point with the Ever-Chosen. It's my only hero, so.
Well, who needs more heroes?
No, this is all about him, man, you know?
Cruel Delight. I'm going to do Cruel Delight for
Okay.
my battle tactic. You complete the tactic if 2 or more friendly Khanari units move using their Fire and Flight ability or Fight and Flight ability. So we're going to drop down our Khanari, we're going to shoot with them, and then we're going to promptly run away.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a great battle tactic. Sounds good.
I think we're going to do a Mystic Shield from the High Gladiatrix.
Okay.
Let's put it on Marathi. 6.
With a Mystic Shield. All right, I'm in unbind range, so I'm going to try to get rid of that. I rolled a 4, and I have no primals, so take your Mystic Shield.
Let's do Mind Razor on the big squad of Sisters of Slaughter.
Okay.
Does not go off.
Okay. Black Horror Volgu.
Yeah, let's just throw Black Horror. Whoop. Yes.
No!
Black
I'm going to
Horror
try.
Coming out.
Yeah, it comes out.
Okay, so that was a range of 36.
Okay, you can hit everything on the table.
Just do your 4-up spell ignore with Archaon. Just
Oh,
roll it
okay,
now,
you're
so
going to put it into Archaon?
So I don't have to do anything.
Okay. Nope, you have
Okay.
to roll it.
Okay, so Black Horror is going in Archaon. 1 dice, here we go. No, nothing. 1 mortal. You get 1 mortal on a 1.
I have a 5-up ward. He's good.
Good.
No other hero phase stuff because Michael's too far to shoot or
Yes.
fight in the hero phase, so we'll get into movement and we'll be right back. Michael, you finished your movement phase. Tell me what you did starting with the Witch Elves.
Witch Elves moved and auto ran using the command point that we got from the hero phase. So they're there. Everything else just moved forward, protecting ourselves from a double turn, not getting too aggressive, saving Marathi in the back for late game because she's more valuable late game than now. And then on the far side, both units of Khanari dropped in. They're both within 12. We're going to do some pot shots and then scatter and try and stay out of David's range. So that's about it. Let's shoot with the Khanari.
Let's do it.
All right, we have 5 shots with these Khanaris. These are 3s and 3s, Rend 1. Do you want like an all-out or anything?
Yeah, I'll do an all-out D, bringing me down to 2 command points.
All right, here we go. 4 hits. 3 wounds, Rend 1.
Okay, 3s. I saved them all.
Cool. And then we're gonna move. Let's do it again. 3 hits with Khanari. 3 wounds, -1.
I failed 1.
Single damage. You got a 4-up ward against shooting?
Oh, I do have a 4-up ward against shooting because of the blasted icon. We're not good.
One
One wound.
One wound, that's it.
Khaine, you're gonna move the table edge now. I wonder what you're setting up for. All right, that is the end of the turn. Michael is being very conservative, so let's go ahead and snap off, get onto the hero cam, score him up. We are back from Michael's turn. Michael, how many points, buddy?
4 points, hold 1, hold 2. Completed a battle tactic, and I don't have a locust standing on an active objective because I did not want to throw my gladiatrix away quite yet. I will throw her away, just not yet.
Sure. Yep.
So that is it for that. Already digging on the Khaine. Let's get into your turn. How about some primal dice?
We're both up to 3 command points. Let's roll primals. Oh yeah, 2 primal dice. Ooh.
What will we ever do with them?
Okay, so I'm gonna do an ability right now. It's called the Eye of Shirian, and we're gonna see who goes first and second in the next battle round. On a 1 to 3, you get to go next. On a 4 up, I get to go next. Okay, so you're gonna be taking the next turn. That's good knowledge. Which means that I'll get to activate the objectives, which is also good to know. Double turns are fun, but that's okay, didn't get it. So let's do heroic actions. I am going to attempt to get a command point with Archaon. He gets. And then my battle tactic is going to be Enthrall to Chaos. So I'm going to pick a objective on the battlefield. I'm going to pick this one. And I can't have any enemy units within 12 of this at the end of the turn. So I need to mop up the Witch Elves, pretty much.
Let's get a command point with Marathi. She gets 1.
Very nice. We're gonna do demonic speed on Archaon. By the way, I gave him the Slaanesh keyword, which means he can run and he can still charge using a command point.
Cool.
And then he's +1 to run and charge. So let's go for demonic speed. Okay, that is an 8. I'm gonna throw a primal at it. That's a 9.
You're gonna throw another primal?
I'll stick with the 9. I don't really need a 3d6 charge, so.
7.
10. Okay,
Unbound.
so no demonic speed.
Okay.
And then the last thing that we're gonna cast is Mystic Shield. We're gonna put Mystic Shield on himself.
Okay.
That's a 3 and it fails. Not gonna use a primal dice.
Nope.
Don't feel like primal miscasting.
No head explosions.
Yeah, so that's about as good as casting normally is with Slaves to Darkness. So we're gonna go ahead and get into my movement phase, and we'll be right back to show you what I did.
David, you've completed your movement phase. Walk us through what you got going on.
The Knights moved 10.
Easy.
Archaon moved 14. He did not have to run, so I'm not gonna have to blow out a command point to run and charge. So he's just chilling. And then behind him, the Chariot rolled a 5 to run, and he moved 17 inches out of the terrain where he's in cover. The 10 warriors are standing on the center of that objective to keep people from just deep striking onto it. And then on the far side of the battlefield, we've got 20 warriors.
Warriors!
Michael threw a 6-inch redeploy with his Khaine and moved to the edge of the battlefield. He's setting up for battle tactics. And that's it. I don't shoot, so we're just gonna charge. All right, the Knights are gonna roll a charge. They roll their lowest dice to a 4, and they're +1 because of their banner. So that is a 11-inch charge. Boop. We're gonna go ahead and get them charged in.
The man, the myth, the legend, Archaon, setting up for a charge.
The Ever-Chosen, +1 to charge because of Slaanesh keyword. It's an 11. We're gonna charge him. Archaon is done charging. And let's do a monstrous action. We're just gonna do Filth Spewer. So I'm gonna roll 7 dice and mortal wounds on 3s into the Sisters of Slaughter. That's 5 mortal wounds, good sir. And you've got your sweet, sweet 6-up ward.
Fanatical fate. Saved 1.
All right, that is it. We'll go ahead and look at the Knights for the first activation. We're gonna use Archaon's command point to do all-out attack with the Knights, bringing me down to 2 command points.
I'm not gonna all-out defense because even with an all-out defense, your Ren goes right through my armor.
Witch Elves, baby.
Yep.
So this is gonna be 3s and 3s. I'm getting all 31 attacks because all of my lances are within a ½ inch of the front rank. That's a special rule that they have, so let's look at this. 3s. 3s. All right, Michael, that punches armor, so that's 26 damage. Okay, now just roll a million 6s, because I've seen you do some things that are
Gotta be like
harder than
50% 6s. Nope.
Okay,
All right, so we're going to activate with the Sisters of Slaughter. We're going to get +1 rend and +1 to wound because of the High Gladiatrix. 33 attacks here.
Okay, I'll do an all-out defense, bring me down to 1 command point.
So we're looking for 3s and 3s. And 3s. 16, 17. Wounds at -1.
Okay, 17 3-up saves. I fail 5. And then we've got a 5-up ward. I save 2, and I throw 2 mortal wounds back at you. Can't be negated, so he won't get his ward.
I can't ward from your mortal wounds?
Nope.
He's
like, I'm 900 points. I have all of the rules.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's do Slayer of Kings. This is 4 attacks, 2s and 3s.
All out defense, bring me down to 1 command point.
Okay, dropped 1 and then 3s. Okay, so that is 2 at -2.
Failed it.
Okay, that's 6 damage.
Good lord. Take 5.
Okay, we'll do the Monstrous Claws, 2s and 3s. Drop 1 and then 3s. 3s! Nope, that was 5 damage, no big deal. Let's do Lashing Tails, 2d6 for 5. This is going to be 4s and 3s. Okay, everything hits, and then 3s. So take 2, no rend.
Save those.
Okay, and then let's do the Chimeric Heads. This is 6 attacks, 3s and 3s. Nothing.
Ooh.
So that's it.
Okay.
For him. Okay,
All right,
you have
cool.
a High Gladiatrix that's within range if she wants to pile in and fight.
She gonna get you. Should be able to see the High Gladiatrix hanging out in the very center there. She's got the extra big whip. So since I can't Inspiring Presence against you, I'm gonna spend my last command point to all-out attack with my High Gladiatrix.
Okay.
4 attacks with barbed whip, 2s and 3s. 4 at -1.
He fails 3. Damage.
Single damage.
Okay. 5s. Saves 1, takes 2.
Okay, and then 2 attacks with the Gladiatrix blade. 1 hit. 1 wound. It's -1.
Okay, save that with 5.
Okay, let's roll for Battleshock. We've lost 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 Sisters of Slaughter.
Okay.
Sweet.
So that's a 17, and what's their bravery?
Who knows? We can re-roll failed Battleshock tests.
Okay, that's important.
That's
'cause
important.
That, yeah.
Not
Okay.
much better.
That's a 16, so 9 flee.
Yes. And I think I lost 11.
Yep.
So they're gone.
That's the squad.
Even 1 would have been helpful, ladies.
Would have been very nice. All right, that is the end of my turn. Lifted some chaff, and now Michael gets to clap back, so we'll be back to score me up. All right, folks, we are actually back for the top of battle round 2. I scored myself 4 points, just like Michael. Hold 1, hold 2, completed my battle tactic. You do not hold more in this battle plan. So we're gonna get right into your turn. Score is tied. Obviously I'm gonna keep the center objectives on because I've got tons of models on both of them. And then let's do some primal dice.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 primal for each of us.
Cool. Let's Finest Hour with the Shadow Queen.
Okay, Finest Hour with the Shadow Queen. For my heroic action, I'm also going to do Finest Hour. Yeah.
Okay.
I want that +1 to wound as well.
+1
Maybe
wound.
I can split my attacks and kill more than one thing.
For battle tactic, we're going to surround and destroy.
Okay.
And it's going to be that Canary unit, this Canary unit, and the bow snakes.
Yep. Okay.
Black Horror coming at you.
Black Horror of Ulgu.
8. We'll leave it at an 8.
Okay. I'm +1 because I'm on the arcane. I'm going to try to unbind. 6. I'm going to allow Black Horror of Ulgu to go off.
Okay. We're going to do it onto the knights.
Okay.
D3 mortal wounds. Take 2 mortals.
Okay. They have a 5-up mortal wound save. They save 1, so I take 1 damage.
How about some Mind Razor? I like Mind Razor. Let's go 7. 13.
Okay, I am going to use my primal dice, and we're just going to try to unbind this. I'm +1. That is a 12. So you get it.
Yay.
Mind Razor goes off.
Okay, we're going to put Mind Razor onto the Shadow Queen.
Of course, very good. We'll give her a button.
We're going to do the Withering with Marathi.
Okay.
Casting value 7. Not go off. Good talk.
Okay.
Final cast with the High Gladiatrix. How about a Mystic Shield onto Marathi?
Goes off.
Cool.
Little Marathi has a Mystic Shield.
We're going to do our hero phase shooting, go down to 1 command point.
Okay.
And we're going to target everything with the bow snakes into the knights.
Okay. I cannot do all-out defense, so I'm just going to take it on the chin.
3s and 3s. Mortals and 6s. Four more towels.
Okay, I got those.
3s to wounds. 16 at -1.
Okay, 16 4-ups. And then 4 5-up mortal wound saves. 4 dead horses and 1 wound.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Nice little hero phase pop. Any other hero phase things to do?
Nope. Let's move into movement.
We'll be back. Michael, you've completed your movement phase. Tell me what you did starting with your teleporty snakes.
We spent our last command point to teleport the snakes. So they're wholly within 6 of the back, and then we can all shoot at the knights. I think dealing damage to the knights is the move right now. Marathi is going to try and pin Archeon.
Good play.
And waste all of his damage output on her. The High Gladiatrix stepped out of combat because Archeon will certainly wreck her. And then the Shadow Queen is on the far side. David rolled a big old 6 inches on that redeploy, so we're looking at a 10-inch charge there. And then way in the back, my Khaine are having a picnic.
Getting you 3 battle tactics, no big deal.
Yeah, so
right.
That is it. Let's look at some shooting.
Okay. Okay, we've got some bow snakes going into knights.
Could you hand me that 1 dice I needs it? 3s and 3s.
Let's all out D. Down to 1 commando.
5 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then 3s. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Take 3 wounds.
3 wounds?
Yeah, Ren 1.
Okay. 3s. I failed 1, so I take 1 damage and a horse dies. And then I've got 5 upwards on these 5 mortal wounds. Another horse goes down.
Gaze at the Shadow Queen. 1 attack. Hits on a 2. Wounds on a 2. It's Ren 3. No big deal.
Okay. 6.
Nailed it. Look at you. Look at you. Shadow Queen. She rolled a 5, so as she gets the 6-inch charge, we have no command points to reroll.
Okay. Let's go look at something else.
Marathi looking to pin Archeon. Oh,
He is extremely pinned.
Nailed that one.
On a 12.
Monstrous actions for you, none for me.
I'm just going to pop a roar with Archeon. Roar is not good.
So we have 3 attacks with Heartrender.
Okay. I will, I think, I'm not going to all out D. I'm not going to all out D.
I'm Ren 2.
Okay. I'm not going to all out D.
You need 1 for Inspiring Presence. They all hit.
Okay.
They all wound.
Ren 2.
Ren 2.
4s. I failed 2.
D3 damage. 4 damage.
Okay, 5s. 1 mortal wound back to you, and Archeon takes a whole wound.
And I can't negate this
You
mortal
can't
wound.
negate it.
Okay,
no.
okay. And then 4 attacks with 6 attacks. 6 attacks with the bladed wings. One.
I failed it.
It's -1.
I failed it.
Okay, it's single damage.
Okay. 5 upward. Okay, he takes another wound.
Cool. Look at the Shadow Queen over here, wasting Mind Razor and her finest hour. What
I did roll a 6-inch redeploy. That was kind of rough. Okay, let's go with Archaon. I can't auto-slay you with Slayer of Kings. I have to save my command point, so this is 2s and 3s. Okay. 1 at -2.
Okay. We'll take our damage.
Well, it's 3 damage, and you have a 6-up ward.
You're gonna make us roll.
Yep.
This is not. Okay, great.
Okay, now you have to take your damage.
You've hit our wound cap. That's it.
I'm in an Inspiring Presence on my horses because they're Brave 8, and I lost 6.
For sure.
Okay, so I'm out of command points.
Yep.
And that's the end of the turn. Let's score Michael up. We are done with the top of Battle Round 2. Michael, how many points did you score?
Only 2, which is kind of what I thought was going to happen. We didn't get any of either of the points, but we did get our battle tactic.
The score is 6-4, and let's go ahead and get into Primal Dice.
Oh. We each get 1.
1 Primal Dice. For my heroic action, I am going to try to get a command point with Archaon. He does, thank goodness. He's going to immediately use it, and he's going to rally some horses. Horses on 5s. 1 horse. I have used my command point that I generated to rally. I'm going to call out my battle tactic. It's going to be Intimidate the Invaders. I have 5 whole units in my army, and I'll be able to get 3 of them wholly in enemy territory or outside of mine, actually, very easily. So that's what I'm going to do. And then you want to do your heroic action?
Yes, let's get a command point, because we so desperately need them, with my general. Yes. Whoa.
Let's do some casting. I am going to cast Mystic Shield on myself. I'm +1 because I'm on the Arcane. That is a 10. I'm going to stick with the 10.
The High Gladiatrix. You got it.
Okay, and then let's do an Arcane Bolt for my second spell. That's a 6. Let's go Primal. That's a 12. 13 because of Arcane, so 13.
That's your last cast, right?
That's my last cast.
Hup. You got it.
There's no other hero phase stuff to do, so let's go ahead and get into movement, and we'll be right back to show you what I did.
David, you've completed your movement phase. Walk us through what you got going on over here. Start with the Knights.
The Knights moved wholly in enemy territory, and then the Chariot auto-ran, so that was my 1 command point, moved 18 inches to get wholly within enemy territory. And Michael threw a 5-inch redeploy with his Melusai Iron Scale, so I've got a 10-inch charge right there. Archaon is just throwing blows against Marathi, and then in the very back center is over there on the flank is my 20 warriors. They just ran back onto the point, so all 20 of them are on there. And then on the back point, 10 warriors standing in the center of the objective. That's it. So we can look at 1 charge, and it's going to be the Chariot. Let's do a 10-inch charge. That's a 4. So let's go look at monstrous actions. Okay, monstrous action is going to be Roar into Marath. Marath is roared.
Cool.
And then that's it. We're just going to activate with Archaon the Everchosen. I'm going to pile them in just a little bit. Okay, let's swing with the Slayer of Kings first. Actually, this is the start of the combat phase. Let's pop that Arcane Bolt. 1 mortal.
Okay.
Okay, and now we'll go ahead and attack. This is going to be 3s and 3s because I'm -1 to hit. 3 hits, and then 3s. That would have been an auto-slay, but I can't auto-slay you, so you've got 2 saves at -2.
Let's see, I'm +1. Okay, so I fail them both?
No, you saved with that 5, so you're just going to take 3 damage.
3 damage? Okay.
Yeah, because you're on a 3 before round.
All right,
Okay.
we've maxed our wound cap out.
Okay, sounds good. I can't do an all-out defense because I'm out of command points, but I do have Mystic Shield, so I'll be a 2-up before rend.
Cool. Let's swing back with 3 attacks with Heartrender. 2 wounds, -2.
Okay, we're on 4s. Fail 1.
D3, 2 damage.
Okay, 5s. I save them both. 1 mortal wound would have gone back to you, but I can't do more damage.
And then Bladed Wings, they'll hit. Take 5 and -1.
Fail 1, and then 5-up ward. Take a damage. He suffered 8.
Pretty okay. Still got like 20 wounds.
17 wounds left. That's the end of my turn. Let's go ahead and get on the hero cam and score up.
Slaves to Darkness have completed their turn and scored well. How did we score?
4 points. I completed my battle tactic. I got 3 units in, 2 units out. So that's a 4-point turn. Score is 6 to 8, and we're getting into the roll-off for battle round 3. Let's see what happens.
Oop.
All right, turn goes to Michael. I'm thinking he wants to take it.
So we will take the turn, and we will be back for Daughters of Khaine battle round 3. So just like the dirty, deceitful elves that we are, I changed my mind. I'm not going first. I thought there was a way I could get an objective. There's actually not. So since I can't get an objective, and David might have a hard time getting a battle tactic, I'm going to go second, which means I get to activate the north and south objectives. And this is a lot better for me, but it means that David's chariot and knights get to try and rally again, try and get to charge something again.
So let's go ahead and try to get primals. Boop. Okay,
Yep, we each
get a primal. For my heroic action, I am going to attempt to get a command point, I believe. Yeah, let's try to get a command point with Archaon. He gets it. And then he'll issue a rally with that command point to the 5 knights. We get 3 knights back.
Oh,
so
Lord.
We're going to put them back.
All that work I did, David.
All that work.
Slowly falling apart.
So we'll put them back. I'll be right back. All right, rally is complete. Let's go ahead and fail a battle tactic.
What is your battle tactic?
My battle tactic is to cast a spell.
Okay, and before you do that, I will finest hour on my iron scale.
Okay, I'm going to cast Mystic Shield on myself.
Make it happen.
Primal dice. Okay, that is an 8.
It's bold. Okay, let's try with Marathi.
Okay.
6.
No! I failed my battle tactic. I'm going to do Demonic Speed on the Chariot.
Chariot.
We'll let it try to charge 3d6. That sounds fun. That goes off with a 6.
You got it.
Yes! Run and charge. Or I mean 3d6 charge. No other hero phase stuff, so let's go ahead and get into movement, and we'll be right back.
David, you finished your movement phase. Walk us through what you got going on.
The horses are standing on the objective. I was frothing at the mouth to go kill some bow snakes, but they're just going to stand there. On the opposing objective, we moved the chariot. Michael didn't try to redeploy because I'm charging 3d6 with that thing, so the Melusai is just going to hold on to her butt. Archaon is going to continue to do chip damage into Marathi. The warriors on the far side of the battlefield are not moving because I didn't want to trigger a redeploy into Marathi. I think I'm going to try to pin her this turn. And then the warriors in the back are just standing in the center of the objective. That's it. No shooting. 1 charge, or 2 charges. Let's go look at it. The chariot going in. That's a 9. He's going in.
Did you roll 3? It sounded like 2.
Oh yeah, that matters, Michael.
I can hear.
Okay, it's actually a 14, and that's important. All right, we had to double check this rule. The Chaos Chariot gets to roll a number of dice equal to its charge roll. It doesn't say unmodified anywhere, so this is mortals on 5s on 14 dice. 1, 2 mortal wounds.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty good.
Take 2.
Warriors charging into Marathi.
Warriors.
5's good. Okay, let's do monstrous actions. Since we're looking at Marathi, go ahead. It's not gonna make a difference.
Roar.
I'm super roared.
Super roared.
I'm gonna stomp little Marathi. Stomp is not good. All right, before we get into any fighting, I am going to use a command ability called By My Will, and I'm gonna allow the chariot to fight on death.
Cool.
And now, since we're looking at the warriors, we're gonna go ahead and activate them. I'm not gonna use my last command point because I need it for Inspiring Presence. So they're just gonna be 3s and 3s. 13 attacks because the leader's in. Make 4 saves, -1 rend.
5s. Save 2.
Okay, single damage.
6s. Take 2 damage. We are in battle round 3, so we're hitting on We got +1 to hit.
Yep.
We're hitting on 2s.
Okay.
We're finest hour, so we're wounding on 2s.
Okay.
2s and 2s. Here we go.
Okay, that hits.
2 wounds, -1.
Save 1, fail 1.
D3 damage. 2 damage.
No ward. I just take it. All right. Slayer of Kings, 3s and 3s. -1 to hit, so that's why I'm hitting on 3s. It's normally 2s. 3s. 3 at -2.
Failed
Okay.
2.
9 damage, or 6 damage. I'm gonna make you roll those wards. Oh, she takes the damage. Okay, how much damage can you do to the Archaeon the Everchosen?
Okay.
He is not plus to anything. I'm not gonna use a command point, so punch some damage through.
Hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Wound on 3s. 3 at -2.
5s. I fail 1.
D3. For 3.
5s. I save 2. You can't take a mortal wound because you've already taken your damage, so I
The
have
bladed wings.
9 suffered.
4 hits. 2 wounds, -1.
Fail 1. And then I fail the ward as well. So he suffered 10.
Splendid. This is where we shall all out defense, bringing us down to 2 command driller points.
Okay, I'm gonna do the lashing whip. This is 4s and 4s. Oh, got a hit. 4. No! Okay, now we're gonna do the Chaos Great Blade. 3 attacks, 4s and 3s. 2 hits. 3s. Woo, 2 wounds at -1.
Save 1, failed 1.
2 damage. Oh! Okay, trampling hooves, 4s and 4s. One wound.
Failed it.
Single damage.
Take a damage.
Wow, I really thought 14 dice on 5s would have done something to her, but no, she's only taken 3.
And then on 2 up, I'll do a mortal to you. Nope, I rolled a 1.
Okay, let's go look at Marathi.
So we are bracketed, but she brackets fairly okay, I think.
She still has Mind Razor, so she's +1 to her rend. She did not charge though, so she's not +2 to her damage.
Right. So let's go ahead and use a command point. 1 command point.
For exploding 6s.
Oh yeah, it's all-out slaughter.
Okay, let's do Heartrender first.
Okay, hitting on 2s, 6s, explode. No exploding 6s. But
Everything hits though. You still have 8 attacks with Heartrender.
7, which
7,
is what
okay.
I rolled.
All right, keep going.
And then wound on 3s. 4. I flipped that. 4 at -3.
4 at -3. We're looking for 6s, folks. I saved 2.
6 damage.
Okay.
How about the envenomed tail? Exploding tails.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Those are 6 damage, guys.
5 now, but yeah. And then wounds on 3s. They both wound. Rend 3.
Oh no.
Okay.
10 damage?
Take 10 damage.
Okay, I will take 10 damage. That's 5 dead warriors.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
And then 2d6 from the Crown of Serpents. 6. Okay, 5 at -1.
Okay, let's go 4s. I failed 2. Single damage, so 1 guy dies. All right, obviously I'm gonna have to use my last command point to do a Inspiring Presence.
Yep, for sure.
And yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and get on the hero cam and score me up. All right, we're back from my turn. I scored a mighty 2 points. I failed my battle tactic, bringing me up to 10 points. So the score is 10-6, and we're getting into Michael's turn. Michael, I have 1 command point to your 2. Let's go ahead and try to get some primal dice. Ooh, thank you. Okay.
Let's just get another command point with the High Gladiatrix.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm gonna try to get a command point with Archaeon, the Everchosen. No. What's your battle tactic?
Battle tactic is going to be an easy one. I probably should have said that. It's going to be tie to blades. So I have to have 2 units within your territory.
There they are.
There they are.
Having their little Khaine picnic.
Yep.
Wonderful. Let's get into some casting, shall we?
Let's cast Mind Razor.
Okay.
Marathi. Nope. And she perilled.
Okay.
2 mortal wounds.
Okay. She's still alive though.
That would have been really embarrassing.
Still alive.
That would have been really embarrassing.
She's got 1 wound left. She's done casting.
That was fun. Let's throw a Mystic Shield from the High Gladiatrix.
Okay.
Let's try and cast it. 4.
Okay.
I'm not even. No, I'm done. Thank you.
No other hero phase stuff?
Yes, we have 1 hero phase stuff.
Oh yeah.
We have 1 hero phase stuff. We're
Okay.
gonna spend a command point.
Bring you down to 1.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're gonna have Big Marathi immediately fight.
Okay. I can't do anything, but Mind Razor is gone, thank goodness. Let's see how much damage she does with 1 wound left.
No exploding 6s.
Okay. Is her profile change at all?
Oh, for sure. 5 attacks with Heart Render. Here we go.
Okay.
What battle round are we in?
3. Bottom of 3.
So 2's wound.
You wound on 2s in battle round 4.
Aren't we in battle round 4? Is that what you just said?
This is the bottom of 3.
Oh, okay.
She gave me the turn. How many
Okay.
wounds?
That's 2 wounds. Minus 2.
2 wounds minus 2. 5s. Failed him.
Okay. 3 damage piece.
Okay.
And then the tail, whipping my tail back and forth. Hits. Wounds. Run 2.
I failed it.
Right now the tail is 3 damage.
Okay.
And then the crown. 8 attacks with the crown. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hope.
2s.
Oh, everything hit.
Because crown hits on 2s, right?
We're +1 to hit.
Right.
Right. Okay, so take 2, 4, 6, 7.
7 3-ups. I failed 4.
Goodness.
Is that everything?
Yeah, maybe I might stay in now.
Yeah. Well, look, maybe you should stay in.
Maybe I should kill a unit. Hero phase complete. Let's move into move.
Do it. Michael, we're back from your movement phase. Tell me what you did starting with the bow snakes.
They shimmied to the left. Mm-hmm. We're going to try and shoot that chariot. That's it. Little Marathi stepped out of combat because we only have 1 wound remaining, so we don't want to just accidentally explode. Mm-hmm. The Iron Scale stayed in with the chariot because we didn't want it to redeploy out of my shooting range. The High Gladiatrix moved back, staying on that point for that sweet bonus point. Mm-hmm. And then, again, because we're at 1 command point left, Marathi stepped out, or the Shadow Queen stepped out, made sure that we got this point back here.
Yep. She only has 1 wound left, so he's using her to score.
And then we have Khaine in the backfield who might shoot some warriors.
All right, let's get set up for shooting. My poor chariot. I don't see any world where he survives. Let's roll 31 dice and see what happens.
We'll spend our last command point to all-out attack because we don't need it for anything else.
Okay?
1, 2, 4 mortals. Pretty cool.
Okay, 4 mortals.
$15, $16.
The chariot is dead.
I like how you just rolled whatever many were in your hand. Like, I'm
Yeah,
rolling this.
I knew he was dead. It's fine. Khaine are going to shoot into some warriors.
4 shots. Here we go. 2 hits. No wounds.
Okay?
Do we dare move?
Go ahead and shoot with the other unit, and then I'll let you. Then we can decide if you want
Okay.
to move both units
Okay.
after that.
Get a
All 5 shots this time.
6. The sergeant gets an extra shot. Didn't
Nice.
realize that. That might be the difference between failure and success in this game. And hoop. Take 1. -1.
Uh-oh, I failed it.
Uh-oh.
I take a damage.
1 damage. Cool.
All right, shooting complete.
Shooting complete. I'm just going to move away.
Okay.
Move, I
Michael
can't.
is going to move away from the warriors. Strike and fade. The Iron Scale is going to shoot a god.
3s and 3s. Hoop. Take 1 -1.
He's good. All right, let's look at charges. You have any charges?
Nope.
Okay, that's the end of the turn. Let's get on the hero cam and score Michael up. We were back from Michael's turn. It was solid, man. How many points?
4 points.
Yep.
Pretty good. We hold one. We have the wizard on it as well, and we completed our battle tactic with my new favorite units, the Khaine. And we're getting into a roll-off. The game's currently tied, right? 10
It's 10 to 10, yeah.
You wouldn't think it looking at the table, but it's 10 to 10.
Yeah, let's roll off and see what happens.
Hup. A 1 is not good for me.
Okay, I got a 4. I'm gonna not even think hard, and I'm just gonna take the turn because it sounds fun. So we'll be back for the top of battle round 4, Slaves of Darkness. All right, we're here for the top of battle round 4, Slaves of Darkness, just going hard in the paint, continuing to put in the hurt, but the Daughters of Khaine aren't going out without a fight, so let's get into this. The score is currently 10 to 10. I'm going to have 2 command points to Michael's 3. We're going to try to get some primal dice. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. 2 primal dice means I get no magic off. Let's try to get a command point with Archaon the Everchosen. No.
Let's get a command point with the High Gladiatrix. Hup. Yes. We should probably talk about what's our activated objectives.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's the
side objectives. And I'm going to use one of my 2 command points. Let's rally some warriors.
Oh, look at all those warriors.
5 warriors come back. I'm going to set those up. Michael, I really wanted to get that other command point. I have been out of command points this whole game because I just use them so frequently. We were up to like 9 warriors over there. That was nice. Host of the Everchosen rocks. My battle tactic is to charge 3 units.
For sure.
My battle tactic is called run them down.
That's okay. Yeah, that's good.
And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run them down. It's going to be super fun. Let's go ahead and get into your heroic action. What do you want?
It was.
Oh, you got a command point. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and get into casting. I'm going to cast an arcane bolt with Archaon. It's a 9. Primal. That's an 11. Primal. Can't be unbound. So I'm just going to take it. Now we were going to just try to do a Mystic Shield on myself. That's a 6. Oh, how dare you.
I figured I'm going to use that primal because there's a solid chance that I'm not going to have a wizard next turn. I'm going to hope.
I have no other hero phase stuff to do. We're going to get into a very quick movement, and we'll be right back to show you what I did.
Do you want to nuke Morathi right now? At the top of movement phase? Release your Arcane Bolt? On camera?
I do.
Okay, on camera.
You take a mortal. It's battle round 4, so you don't have a 5-up ward yet. Roll a 6.
Okay, dead.
Okay, so we got Morathi. Now we're going to move. We'll be right back.
David, you finish your movement phase. Tell us about what you did.
The Knights move 10 inches.
Easy.
They're going to charge.
Easy.
Archaon moved 14 inches. He's going to charge. The Knights, or the Warriors, don't have a charge object anymore because Morathi died, so they moved as far as they could. Michael threw a redeploy with his High Gladiatrix, so they're going to need to get like a 7 or an 8-inch charge into the general. And then on the back side of the battlefield, I'm just setting up for battle tactic and holding down my objective with the warriors. So that's it. We can go ahead and get into charges. Okay, let's charge Archaon. He's +1 because he's Slaneshi. That's a 9. He's going to go in. Unleash hell.
Yeah, I guess we unleash hell.
Michael's going to unleash hell.
Okay, unleashing hell with the bow snakes. This might be our last activation.
Yep.
Here
We're
we
looking
go.
at 4s and 3s. 3s and 3s because you're +1 to hit.
Nope, +1 hit is in melee.
Oh, okay.
Yep. 2 mortals.
Okay. Don't do 15 damage for the love of God.
Seems very unlikely.
For all that is holy.
Let's go 13, 14, -1. So good.
4s. Okay, he fails 4. 3s. Or I'm sorry, 5s. He takes 2 damage, and then you take a mortal wound back. All right, now the Knights come in. They roll their lowest dice to a 4, and then they're +1 to charge because of the banner, so that's an 8-inch charge. Okay, I got to charge into the High Gladiatrix now. Or not the High Gladiatrix. I have to charge. Let's charge the Warriors. +1 to charge. It's a 7.
That's very close. I don't know. Can't tell from here. 7 will do, yeah?
Yeah, 7 does. Let's activate Archaon the Ever-Chosen. He's going to do 4 attacks, 2s and 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then 3s. 3 minus 2.
Go right through.
Okay, that's 9 damage.
Okay, take 9 damage.
Okay.
So we're down 5 snakes.
Okay. Michael, I forgot to do my monstrous action. Do you mind if I do it?
Absolutely go for it.
Okay, I'm just going to do Filth Spewer because I would have gotten 7 dice, mortals on 3s. So you've got 5 more mortal wounds.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. Okay, we're going to do Monstrous Claws next. These are down to 4 damage because I'm bracketed, so 2s. Okay, and then 3s. 2 and -2.
Go right through.
That's 8 damage.
Hup. Take 6.
Let's do Lashing Tails, 2d6 attacks for 4. 4s. 3. 1, no rend.
Killed it.
Single damage.
Killed it.
Okay, and then the last attacks are the Chimeric Heads. We've got 5 of these because I'm bracketed, so 3s. You've got 3 at -1.
Kill them all.
6 damage.
Finish me. Okay, 3 more go down.
The General trying to ward off some pesky Chaos Warriors.
3 attacks, 2s and 2s. 3 minus 1.
I failed 1.
D3 damage for a single damage.
7 attacks, including the leader. This is 3s and 3s. Four minus 1.
Oh. Kill them all.
Okay, single damage, I believe.
Dead.
Did she have?
I rolled 1 ward save, so she's dead.
Okay. Yeah.
We're just gonna pull the 1 bow snake.
Okay.
Guys, nobody wants that. That's it, right? Let's score it up.
Yeah, we'll be back to score me up.
David, you've completed your turn. How did you score?
I scored 5 points.
Excellent.
I killed Marathi, who's a wizard.
Yep.
I completed my battle tactic, and I hold both objectives.
Wonderful.
Yep.
I am going to get into my turn.
Yep.
I still have a wizard, so primal dice, prime time.
Okay. Okay, we each get a primal dice.
Cool. I'm not going to cast
Okay.
because I don't want to accidentally blow her head up, and I don't need a Mystic Shield right now. I do not care.
I am up to 2 command points. I am going to do a rally.
For sure.
So I'm going to roll 11 dice on those warriors there.
Oh, God, that's a lot of warriors.
I get 3 back.
Cool.
I have to try to get a command point with Archaon. No, I failed. Okay, that is it. We will go ahead and get into Michael's movement phase, and we'll be right back. Michael, you've completed your movement phase. Tell me what you did with your 3 units.
The Khaine moved forward. These Khaine moved over, grabbed this objective. And then we did our Celebron teleport over here with our hero. And snagged that point as well.
Intimidating the invaders.
Oh, you are so intimidated by my 11 models.
I'm extremely intimidated. And now we're going to get set up for some shooting. Okay, Michael is going to shoot with the Khaine right here first. He's going to all-out attack, and I'm going to all-out defense with my last command point.
Hit on 2s.
They already hit on 2s.
No.
I need a all-out attack.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, melee. I keep making the same mistake.
I know, we played it wrong once, and now forever, that's how we think it is.
3?
3 minus 1.
They're good.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, 3 more shots going into the warriors.
2.
Warriors!
1 hit. 1 wound, minus 1.
I saved it. Okay, now they'll move 6 inches.
They're going to stay right there.
Oh, they have to stay on the objective.
They actually have to stay on the point.
Do you have any charges?
Nope.
All right, let's get on the hero cam, score him up, and roll off. All right, we're back for Michael's turn. He scored a big 5
Yeah.
because you've got an Andorian Locust
For sure.
right here.
Yep.
completed your battle tactic and you hold both points. So nicely done. Score is 15 to 15. We're getting into a roll-off, and it's so close we have no idea who's going to win this. So let's see what happens.
5 is strong.
4 is not as strong.
I will take the turn.
All right, we will be back for the top of Battle Round 5, Daughters of Khaine. Welcome back for the top of Battle Round 5. It's so weird that we made it 5 battle rounds, but here we are. The score is 15 to 15.
I decide the battle tactic. There's 1.
1 primal.
Oh,
I feel like you can't risk it, but you might. What's your heroic action?
Heroic action, I'm going to do Battle Fury and just give my High Gladiatrix exploding 6s for no apparent reason.
Okay, north and south are the objectives that are on. I could not leave the lateral objectives on because he would have just automatically scored too many points.
Now we do a battle tactic. We're going to get a cast off without it being unbound.
Okay, I am going to try to get a command point with RK on real quick. No, he is not got a command point. Okay, try to get your spell off, dude.
Hoop. 5 is a good start.
That's a good start.
Uh-oh, bad
6.
start.
Okay, it doesn't matter anymore. You got to do it. Okay.
8.
8.
I got an 8.
Unbound.
Unbound. Okay, so battle tactic is failed. We have a quick movement phase to do.
Yep.
I'm going to show you what we did.
All right. Michael, we're back from your movement phase. Tell me what you did, bro.
High Gladiatrix moved up, Canary moved over, and that's it. We're going to try and surround this point. We do have to fight with everything, so we're going to shoot, and then we're going to charge, and hopefully everything gets to, like, we'll still have enough bodies to outnumber you at the end.
All right, sounds good. I'll pop an all-out defense, bringing me down to 1 command point, because I did a redeploy with my warriors during the movement phase.
And let's shoot some spears. 3s and 3s. Okay, 3 minus 1.
I fail 1, so guy dies.
And then we'll do it again. Let's see. Let's make sure we're 3 inches away. Next squad.
3s and 3s.
Take 3 more. Minus 1.
Fail 1.
Single damage.
Okay.
High Gladiatrix.
Oh yeah.
Can we see her?
Yes, we can. 10.
This unit here, can't fail it. They get a 5. And then the far unit.
6-inch charge. Everybody in.
David, I misspoke earlier about her heroic action. It does not give her exploding 6s. It gives her +2 attacks.
Okay.
So she gets to add 2 to the attack characteristics of melee weapons.
Okay.
So that brings her up to quite a few attacks.
Cool. Let's fight.
Now we're going to give her exploding 6s.
Okay, and I am going to all-out defense with my last command point.
Okay, so we have 6 attacks with exploding 6s with the barbed whip.
2s and 2s, because we are in that battle round.
1 explosion.
-1 to wound because they're Nurgle.
Okay, so 4 wounds. And 1.
I saved them all.
Nice. Well done. And then the blade. Four and -1.
Fail 2.
Okay, single damage.
Why am I rolling more dice, you say? No reason. Okay, 1 attack going into the High Gladiatrix. 3s. 1 wound, -1.
Failed it.
Take that damage.
Okay.
Now we're going to do 3 into the Canary in the center. This is 6, 7 attacks because the leader's in. Okay, 6 hits. Into the Canary, you got 4 saves at -1.
6s. And then 5s. 3 guys die.
And then 1 and 2 into the other unit. 3s. 3s. 2 saves -1 into the other unit.
6s. Saved 1.
Okay.
5. Failed it.
Okay, we got a guy.
3s. And back to 4s. 3 minus 1.
Good there.
That's it.
I need to Battleshock.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. So we don't get a point. Let's snap off. Score it up.
All right.
Welcome back. We are here for the wrap up after the disastrous end of that turn for the Khaine. We did decide to wrap it up. So the final score for the Daughters of Khaine, I was like, Blades of Corn? That's not right. For the Daughters of Khaine, it's going to be 18 because we got 0 points on that last turn. We do get our grand strat, which was bathed in blood. And then next turn, we feel comfortable that Dave could get hold 1, hold 2, and surround and destroy for 4 points. And then
Grand strat. Yep.
So total score for you comes up to 23?
22.
22.
Yep, I went from 15 to 19 and then scored my grand strat. Yep, so
Perfect.
22 to 18 was the final score. It was a very techie, fun game. Michael did a great job of scoring all of his battle tactics and scoring objectives late game to really close the gap. It just kind of fell apart on the last turn.
Yep,
but
and that last
game.
turn was a long shot.
Yeah. Absolutely love Archaon. I love Host of the Everchosen. A lot of people like Knights of the Empty Throne. I think that this classic type of chaos build is just really fun. You have a lot of play with just a couple units.
Sure.
So I had a lot of fun. Let's talk about Daughters of Khaine first. Highlights, lowlights, MVPs, LVPs.
Highlight was getting to play them. Because to be honest, this is the 3rd time I've got to actually field the army that I bought. So like, it's kind of nice to get them back out.
Yes.
The Khaine were so good.
Yeah, they got you so many battle tactics.
So many battle tactics. They just hid in a corner and had a picnic. And like, that's why this was a game.
Yeah, you had no problem scoring secondaries. It's just really hard against Slaves of Darkness to score the primary once I just descend onto those objectives.
Yes.
I mean, I even waited for a couple turns to go kill bow snakes just to try to deny you points, which is important when you're playing a game. Sometimes it's not always the best just to kill everything, especially if your whole army is going to be out of position on those objectives that are so important to help you win the game. So
I had a hard time with the Shadow Queen. I missed some charges. I was out of. I had a weird choice. I could either go into Archaon and try to kill him, and he was his finest hour, and then the rest of your army just gets to crush me.
Sure. Or just stand on the points.
Or I could try to go for the points.
Yep.
And I think going for the points was the right call. It was harder. And obviously it didn't work out. I missed some charges. You rolled a huge redeploy. Denied me that charge.
Yeah, I think one other thing that was a little frustrating for Daughters of Khaine is when you miscast in the hero phase, bringing Morathi down to 1 wound. I think she comfortably could have stayed in combat and just continued to score that point over there that you had to move off of, had she not had 1 wound left. But with By My Will being able to fight on death, even 4 warriors can flick through 1 damage, and then Morathi's gone, and you're not getting any utility out of her. So, yeah, a lot of things went left and right in that game. It was really fun.
But I absolutely loved the Khaine. They were great. The High Gladiatrix, I'm just tickled everyone with her whip. But
she also scored and teleported and did all kinds of stuff. So
that was really cool.
Yeah, I feel like you got to give LVP to the Sisters of Slaughter.
They just got.
May they rest in peace.
Yeah,
May they rest in peace.
I was like, they'll be fine, right? And a bunch of them survived, and then they slapped back, and then we all ran.
Yeah,
from
all
leadership.
9 of them.
Like just,
ran to Battleshock.
Lord.
Yeah, Conqueror's Crown or whatever his ability is really good. Archaon does it all, man. He's a great model. On my side, I'm going to give MVP to Archaon. He's amazing.
Yep.
And then I'll give LVP to the 20 Warriors because they got clapped pretty hard by Morathi and almost lost that point as a result.
Oh, the Shadow Queen pushed so much damage through.
Or no, you know what? I'm going to give LVP to my Chariot, who rolled 14 dice on 5s to do 5 wounds and failed miserably.
Yeah,
and
I
then
forgot
died.
he existed. So yeah, definitely that guy.
He's 80 points though, so I'm like, I'll throw him in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't believe that chariots are 80 points. Yeah, that was a wonderful game. We hope that you enjoyed God versus God action. We love getting Daughters of Khaine out. We're glad that we have a couple more pieces so we can run that army a little bit more. And you're going to see a lot of Slaves to Darkness because they're tanky and they're fun and they're just cool. So thank you so much for watching, and I think that's it.
See you guys next week for another battle report.
See you next time.